Field on the near side, man open, touchdown! The run from Tua Tagovailoa. Touchdown! He's going deep. He's got it over the touchdown. Touchdown!
Day to be a Dolphin fan. Let's go! Trick or treat, Bills fans, smell my feet. This weekend, give me the Kansas City Chiefs to beat. Welcome to another episode of Finside the NFL as we welcome you in on this Halloween Tuesday. Hope y'all got your trick-or-treating in. I know I did with my kids. I am absolutely exhausted. Okay, my wife says to me today, I didn't know trick-or-treating was this exhausting. I said, when you have two kids and they meet up with all their friends, it's exhausting. So, shout out to all of you. Martin, we welcome everyone in on a very quiet trade deadline where the Miami Dolphins did not make a move. Chase Young was traded today. Montez Sweat was traded today. Yep. Players are moved. Teams upgraded. Hell, even the Bills got Rasul Douglas. Good luck with that. But the Miami Dolphins stayed pat. They're happy with the roster they have. They're 6-2, trying to turn the Kansas City Chiefs into nothing but a piece of Wiener Schnitzel that they can feast on this week in Frankfurt. How are you feeling after that win and heading into a crazy matchup? You want to hear a crazy stat? Tell me you want to hear a crazy stat.
Yes, sir.
There have been two matchups in the last 50 seasons between the current season's leader in pass yards and pass touchdowns and the previous season's leader in both categories. In 2001, you had Kurt Warner versus Peyton Manning. Warner won the game, NFL MVP in the Super Bowl, and made the Super Bowl that year. And then this will be the second time ever with Tua Tagovailoa and Patrick Mahomes, Week 9 in Germany.
That's a good stat. That's good company to have, you know. And I will say, man, we're in a privileged position because we're sharing currently the tie for 6-2 record in the AFC.
And we still got guys coming off the IR.
And right there. That's perfect.
Connor Armstead, and they're probably looking those at deadline upgrades as they are, right? And they probably look at Ramsey as a deadline upgrade.
100%.
Right?
We're still hitting the stride that we are anticipating to hit near the middle of the season to where now is going to start turning up. I'm excited, man. Big win against the Patriots. It was a must win, in my opinion. As far as let's get this game out the way. Let's go ahead and bring the brooms out and sweep this thing up. They got it done.
They finally caught him with that 3 high safety shell on that pick. But you know what? You know, I have it in my notes and we'll get to it. I understand the throw, why he made the throw. He thought Duggar was going to trail with the seam route. And he didn't. He stayed disciplined and basically underhung Hill, right? Like he didn't expect that, right? Like that's one of the few times where to his anticipation hasn't worked in his favor, to be honest with you.
Duggar's a dog, by the way. That dude is quietly the best defensive player on the New England Patriots.
I remember loving him in that class coming out of that safety class. That safety class
out of Lenore Ryan, yeah.
Yeah, that's the same safety class with like Jeremy Chin and stuff too, right?
I believe so. Same prototype. Yeah. And you know, good. Yeah, 100%. And I'm just glad we got up out of there with the dub. It was a good kind of dress rehearsal game as far as getting back into a groove. Offensively, we did what we needed to do. Despite a severely depleted offensive line. Defensively, this is arguably one of our best games as a defense from top to bottom. Jalen Ramsey's presence is evident. he has the same effect, dare I say, a Tim Tebow has of just galvanizing players around him when he's on the field. There's just something about Jalen Ramsey that more or less ignites guys to want to play at a different level, and our defense showed up.
When you look at one,
But
it was insane.
It was perfect.
To read that play while you're in coverage on another man, and then to have the instinct to break off your man and undercut that route is ridiculous.
Right. He's a pro. He's a pro, man. He's a pro. So yeah, all in all, man,
brother,
great win. But
I am salivating with a healthy Xavier Howard and Javon Holland back there, because Deshaun Elliott's been phenomenal too.
100%.
On Deshaun Elliott, like look at Jones. Brandon Jones had arguably, I would say that was one of Brandon Jones' best games as a Dolphin. When he was asked to do and how he responded this past weekend, he was nice from a couple weeks ago when he started against the Bills. That's
the Bills, 100% true.
But he like the things he was doing. And do you see that truck stick he laid? That one hit, Brandon Jones just demolished the man. Like I was impressed with even Brandon Jones. I thought Deshaun Elliott, Javon Holland, Cater in the slot, Jalen Ramsey, and X is really spooky season, bro. Like that is going to be scary, scary, scary. And these guys 100%. Are all going to get healthy for the second half of the season, or as healthy as they possibly can be.
And we're still predicting the offensive line to take a step forward with guys coming back like a Connor Williams. Rob Jones is going to get more reps. Robert Hunt, by God's will, he'll return relatively soon. And Teron Armstead's just around the corner. So it's about to go down, man. It's about to go down.
Meet me at the club. Going down.
Meet me in Frankfurt. It's going down. Hey, man.
Look, it's going down.
Guarantee it's going down. Hey, and I will say, man, the Kansas City Chiefs, just like the Buffalo Bills, we can't take them lightly because they've lost to quote unquote inferior teams like the Jets in week 1 or the Broncos just last week. We got to treat this game like this is the best team we're going to play and prepare like it. And no matter what the outcome is, we're expecting, a grudge match pretty much. Man. We got to look at it that way.
Yeah. All right. You ready to get into this?
Let's jump in. Mm-hmm.
Let's get into this. All right. We got it for you, man. And we got a lot for you. 50 plays. Good God. Good God. Let's get into it.
Great Google and Moogle.
We in for it tonight, baby.
That thing is true.
All right. Let's go here. Let's start it off. Play number 1.
Round 1.
All right, that's what it feels like. See, everyone else sitting here enjoying games, and we're sitting here watching the throw count go up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get to a certain point where you start looking at, like, God damn, he's thrown the ball 42 times. Oh man, Monday and Tuesday's going to suck. There's repercussions and consequences. Film. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Crazy. It's a lot of film, bro.
Oh my God, the amount of film we break down in one season, some people don't even break down in like a whole year, bro. Like, let's be honest. 50 plays, like that's what some channels break down in a whole year. Like,
that's a fact.
And we're doing that in one night, right? Like, let's be real here. All right, so let's get into it here. And here, what do we got? We got Tua in the pistol, 21 personnel, 1 receiver on each side, double wing back look with Ingold on the left, Tyreek on the right. 2nd and 4 after the Patriots went 3 and out to start the game, followed by Moser kicking off the Dolphins' first drive with a 6-yard gain. Cover 3 here for the Patriots. And what you're going to get simply here is Hill is going to motion out on a wheel route. Tua's going to fake the handoff. Then he's going to look Hill off due to the corner underhanging. He's going to target Ingold coming from the backside, leaking out on the right. But Tavai stops him in his tracks, follows in coverage, and it's incomplete. Good play by the linebacker. Tavai was good this game against us, I thought.
He was activated. Him and Kyle Duggar were by far the most activated
Duggar was
players on
unbelievable. Duggar was unbelievable against us, bro. Like, he was
defense.
so good. Oh my God. He is a special player, man. I'm telling you, man.
Agreed.
All right, so 3rd and 4 after that incompletion, 2 in the gun. Moser to his left, 1 by 3 receiver set 11 personnel for Miami. Cover 2 press for New England. They're going to rotate to like a cover 1 robber look. Tua is going to take Berrios on the quick hitch for a 3-yard gain. I got to say, man, watch Waddle. He is gone with that jab, and look at he's gone. Woo! Yep. If you watch Waddle, ladies and gentlemen, what you're talking about here, watch him on the right side, middle receiver on that trip set to the right. Look for the orange shoes. That's what your key for Waddle is in this game. Look for the orange shoes. And if you watch him, he's going to get up about 7-8 yards and jab right there. And then he takes off. Oh, man, that's a shot. And see, listen, do we fault Tua for taking this throw? No, he took the easy gain. He took what the defense gave him. He took the quick hitch. He thought it was at the sticks, right? Like, he's making
100%.
So I can't fault him here. I can't.
Yeah.
But why you will always point that out, ladies and gentlemen, because we've seen Tua make that throw in that read so many times before, right? And I mean, you could even make a case for the Tyreek shot too, but there was help over to that side. But I mean, he gets to bust him with that double move at the line, right? But I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, listen, you can't fault him when he takes the sticks, but you can still ID when there's other shots on the field.
Third down, right? Third down. This is strictly a down and distance situation and decision.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He wanted to keep the drive alive, so that was the right read, right throw.
Yeah. We're just pointing out there's a shot there. We're just pointing out there's a shot. That's all.
Yeah. He had Waddle. He had let's not play dumb. He had Waddle, but this was clearly a down and distance situation where it's not about the touchdown right now. It's about moving the football and keeping the clock rolling on the first drive. So that's what it was.
Rhythm, right? Especially when you're a rhythmic quarterback in a timing offense, you want to get that rhythm going, right? Shout out to all of you. Dad Dean, by the way, says, remember, he says, Martin, remember my daughter is at FAMU. She just turned 21 and she wanted to give you a shout out.
Oh, shout out. I appreciate that. Salute. Hey, FAMU balling this year too now. So be on the lookout.
Y'all need to smash the like button. And shout out to, I noticed in the comments last time, I'm going to have Omar Kelly on Thursday, but someone in the comment section said that Omar Kelly shouted out me and Dougley Do Wrong as the best on YouTube. Shout out to Omar Kelly, real recognize real. That's my guy right there. We're going to have him on Thursday for the Cover 4 pod, man, so don't miss that. That's going to be a good one. I got some good topics and some good bones to pick with him because we're going to talk to Omar Kelly about how he was saying in training camp he couldn't tell the difference between Salvin Ahmed and Devon A.
But
don't worry.
But I will stick up for Omar. He has backtracked on that comment
of course.
severely. He has backtracked.
I'm going to poke at him, brother. That's all I'm going to do. I don't mean anything by it. Listen, I'll tell you right now, Omar's one of the few, you know what? Omar's one of the few, let alone local, but you talk about media, you talk about guys in the media, he's one of the few I truly respect because listen, he can have wrong takes. Everyone is succumbs to wrong takes. It's just on this channel we're used to me rarely being wrong, right? But my whole thing with him is Omar puts in the work. Omar watches the film.
For sure.
Omar puts in the work. He's not like these lazy other guys who just know where to put the periods and the commas. Okay, so you got to give Omar his flowers on that. Anyways,
for sure.
4th and 1 now. 2 in the gun. Moser to the left. Waddle split out left. Berrios and Reek stacked to the right. 11 personnel. Cover 3 for the Patriots on this play. Hill's gonna motion to the left. Tua's gonna drop an absolute dime to Waddle. Look for the orange shoes. Back shoulder on the go route here. See, you can throw it. Don't tell me you can't throw that 3rd down throw. This guy's taking the tougher throw on 4th down. I love it, bro. This is a tougher shot to Waddle. Look at where
I agree.
Look at the coverage. You got to, I mean, you back shoulder him. He's got to contort. Boom. And I mean, the coverage is tight. The coverage is these are the catches that make me frustrated when Waddle can't catch the easy stuff, by the way. But look at that thing. That is an elite catch, an elite connection. Waddle looks like if you came down from space and I showed you that one play from Waddle, you would think the kid's special or has those traits.
Sure.
You wouldn't come away from that clip saying, "Man, he might have a body catching hand problem." You wouldn't.
For
right?
sure.
You come away saying, man, good adjustment, way to use your body, like.
And it's still been documented that Waddle hasn't had these drop issues until he's gotten to the NFL.
Yeah,
when he was at Alabama, it was automatic, which is why he was the 6th overall pick. And again, on this play is pressure packed because it's an early let's go for it on 4th down. Yeah. He has pressure directly in his face. He showed a lot of poise under so much situational duress. And I was like, yeah, this is an excellent play. And Tua actually felt, I believe, Tua felt the confused defender. Yeah.
Oh yeah. He did. Yeah.
He kind of felt it like, he looked lost.
Yeah, he saw it right there. Yeah.
He's like, let me get it to Waddle right there. Again, love the precision under duress right there by Tua. That guy, 2 players were directly in his face. Didn't phase him at all. That's how you do it, man.
Tough throw, nice catch, 17-yard gain. Most importantly, a Dolphins first down.
Full time.
All right. Now, 3rd and 11 after Raheem the Dream follows up a 2-yard run after the Waddle catch with a run that loses 3. 2 in the gun here. And Ahmed to his left. You got a 2x2 receiver set, 11 personnel. Claypool's first snap of the game in a pass situation. Patriots gonna disguise at the snap and then drop to cover 2. Look at Tua's gonna target Claypool on the dig, and I have no idea how this is not pass interference, bro. Like, look at this. What? Watch me freeze this. Watch me freeze this. Listen, if this isn't impeding. Buddy, this guy, Jonathan Jones, boxes out Chase Claypool like they're under a basketball net. Like, watch. He doesn't even let Claypool run through his route. I mean, I had no idea how there isn't a flag here. Kind of ridiculous. And I didn't know it was this egregious until I watched y'all 22. But watch, I'll freeze it for y'all. Watch this. Ready? Look, what did do? How are you going to get through that? You're totally impeding the dig route, and the ball's out to the spot. What are you going to do?
What are we again? The referees missed a couple of those this game, by the way, including one to Tyreek Hill in the back of the end zone. But I do believe if Claypool plays through this, if he just runs through it, I think that's when the flag comes out. I hear you, but I'm just saying like the aggressiveness to run through it to make the attempt to make the catch, because it looks like Claypool just stopped. You know what I mean? Like
sell it. Yeah.
Sell it. Yeah. Like that's the opportunity to sell that. Look, I'm going. Yeah. I'm running the dig route. Like,
what are we saying right there?
Yeah. It was a PI, but they didn't call it.
His hips, they're turned to the sideline the whole time. Look, he's not even at the top of his route yet, and they're already turned to the sideline, bro. This guy boxed. Was I wrong? He boxed him out like he's under the net.
Right.
Game right now.
Right. Completely impeded his opportunity to go and make the catch.
Through. Come on, man.
The best positive.
Claypool needs to be active after. He needs to be putting his hand up saying, "Where's the flag?" You need to let me know you were running through that.
Right. But before we know, Chase Claypool is still figuring out the offense. He's like, did I run the right route?
Yeah.
But I still love the decisiveness by Tua on this play. No hesitation. He knew exactly where to go. Just bang impeded. They punted?
Yeah, they had to punt after that. That was down. Yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. Where's the flag? That's like it's not like that's a first or a second down, bro. Like that's
that was 3rd. Yeah.
Right? That was 3rd and 11. Right? And that was a first down. So
it was.
1st and 10 after another short Patriots drives. They also end in a punt. 2 in the split back shotgun look. Waddle split out wide right. Tyreek Hill in the wing back look to the left with Smite. 21 personnel for Miami. Cover 3 for New England. Watch Hill. He's going to motion inside, then back out to the left. Smith is going to fight through his release and run a deep dig over the middle. Watch Tua layer this beautifully for a 15-yard gain. I'm going to pause it, guys. Watch this. Ready? Look at that. Right over the hand of the defender. One more time. Let me see if I can get it a better shot here. Look at that. That ball is right over the white hand right now of that outstretched defender. Right into the box coverage over the middle of the field. That's a box coverage look. And he drops it right. Look at that thing. Look where the ball is, bro. Right over the fingertips. What a layered throw. Give it to me, baby. And I think that's where Smythe got banged up. This is the play he limped off after. He did play out the rest of the game, but watch how he comes down on the ankle. I think this is where he got hurt. Look at how he comes down. Ew, okay. Look at that. Yeah, you see that?
Yeah, there was some force there.
Yeah. I think this is where he got banged up because he was in a walking boot after the game, eh?
Hey, man. That's the nature of this, man. I know,
Bro.
Perfect read, perfect throw. And Tua's eyes on this play, like when you see it on the guy view right here, it's like, A1. A1 play by Tua.
A1 like the sauce I put on my filet mignon. Look at this, man.
Filet mignon.
This guy's just unbelievable. Look at this.
Right.
Look at that. Look at that.
Zip
Come on. Come on. Come on, son.
But that just lets you know Tua has officially graduated when it comes to understanding NFL windows now. You know, he understands it now. And he's making the throws with no hesitation. So,
guys,
keep climbing, man.
Don't interact with the Chiefs fans in the chat. Remember, they could be wanted for armed robbery. You don't know who you're dealing with in that Chiefs fan base, right? Hey? Hey, you remember that?
Oh, man.
Hey, that guy, the guy who dressed up like that, what was he, like a wolf? The Chiefs guy? Chiefsaholic or whatever? 19 counts, including 3 counts of armed robbery, 1 count of bank theft, 11 counts of money laundering, and 4 counts of transporting stolen property across state lines. Like, are y'all Chiefs Kingdom or Chiefs Mob? Never mind. They make the Bills Mafia look like, look like the Dixie chick, not the Dixie.
They are the show me state for real, man.
You never know, guys. They might dox you, show up to your house, and rob your house, rob the whole damn thing. With you at gunpoint. I ain't trying to have any of my Dolphins tied, gagged, and put in a closet and looted by these Chiefs fans, dressed up like wolves. What's going on?
Oh, man. That's too funny, bro. Oh, my goodness.
Hey, I'm just
people forget about that, by the way.
I ain't. Right? They want to, Tyreek Hill, he's a wife beater. He's a domestic violence. Oh, yeah? Well, let's talk about your fan base, let alone your players, all right?
Let's talk about your mascot.
Y'all out here thinking y'all live in real life heat out here. What are you, Val Kilmer, Al Pacino? What's happening right now? These guys are out here living GTA. What the hell?
Oh,
I thought it
my
took place
God.
in San Andreas, not Kansas City, Missouri. What is happening? 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard Moser run. 2 in the gun, empty backfield, 1 by 3 receiver set. David Dupree, talking to the Chiefs fans. No shame in losing to the Broncos juggernaut. Love it. Joseph says, and let's not talk about Andy Reid's son. Oh boy, don't open that Pandora's box.
Let's not, man. Ooh.
Oh boy,
that's rough.
Yeah,
that's rough.
Oh man, is he still in jail? Yeah, 3
I
years.
I hope not, man.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a car accident while he was drunk.
Yep.
Guy's out here doing his best Henry Ruggs impression. So you got coaches acting like Henry Ruggs. You got fans acting like who was that corner? Remember Damon Arnett? Was it Arnett? Remember? The guy
Arnett.
You remember the corner? That
the one that we traded for, right?
Yeah, that was brandishing guns on IG and stuff. Oh,
that was with the Raiders, the Las Vegas
bro,
Raiders.
These guys, the Kansas City Chiefs, them and their fan base, and the new Las Vegas Raiders, Oakland Raiders. It's crazy. OJ Simpson's gonna buy stocks in their team. My God.
Oh Lord.
2nd and 9 after a 1-yard Moser run, 2 in the gun, empty backfield, 1-by-3 receiver set, quarters for New England. Dropped to cover 3 on this play though. Post snap, Ahmed's gonna motion inside on the right to make it an offset. Trips bunch look. Julian Hill's gonna motion out left too. Watch this. Tua's gonna look off Hill, swing back to the right. Doesn't see anything developing as the coverage is good. While Christian Barmore just barrels through Hunt and Jackson. I mean, he just barrels through them. 6-yard loss. And now, when you watch the God view here, watch the right guard, Hunt. Hunt's going to get his hands up way too high. He's going to lose the leverage battle right off the snap. Watch this. Instantaneously, he loses because of his hand placement. This is why hand placement is so key. Middle of the chest, lock out, baby. Go for the top of the numbers and lock those arms out. Watch his hand placement. Watch how poor it is and how it costs him. Off the snap. Right guard. Watch this. Bad hand. What is that? Like, terrible, right?
Yeah, it almost feels like he anticipated AJ
was gonna help him.
Like Austin Jackson. Exactly.
Yeah.
And Austin looked like he was like overcompensated with the delayed blitz from the nickelback. So
that's exactly.
Hey, good design by the Patriots defense. Man.
Stand them up, brother. Don't play pads.
I agree.
Shoulder pads.
I agree. Yeah, be more a little more physical with that.
Robert Hunt's better than that, bro. Yo,
I think so.
Bro, we're gonna get to it, ladies and gentlemen. Over almost 400 of you in the room. You're gonna want to stick around. I just popped in my mind. Do you remember the play? Did you see the play where Duggar put Jackson on his absolute ass?
Yep.
Oh, yep. Bro, when I saw that, I'm like, that's a safety, bro. My God.
A reason, and I want you to remember this game and remember this film. Sooner or later, people are going to realize across the league that Kyle Duggar might be the best safety in the NFL when it comes to straight physicality, bro. This man is he's a throwback. He's a throwback safety.
Oh, yeah, he's a stud.
Like Brian Dawkins, Rodney Harrison type. That's who he is.
Between him, I think you can start talking about him in the upper echelon.
Like, I would right now. Yeah.
You know, I think you could put him up there with those guys right now. Like, he stayed healthier than Derwin and those guys. You know, like I really think this AFC, the future is Javon in the AFC East with Javon Holland and Kyle Duggar at that position.
100%.
I wholeheartedly believe that. So anyways, so now 3rd and 15. Oh boy, Tua in the gun. We got Ahmed to his left. 1-by-3 receiver set here. 11 personnel from Miami. Patriots are going to shift from, okay, if you watch pre-snap here, they're going to go from that 3-high safety shell right here. Let's bring it back. Just stop it at the top here. They're going to go in that 3-high safety shell, but they're going to shift to a cover 3 double robber buzz look, right? And Tua's going to target Hill on the dig route, thinking, watch, if you watch Duggar, who's going to drop as a robber, he's going to think Duggar's going to take Julian Hill's seam route, but he doesn't. He drops into the hole as the underhanging defender and picks off Tua. So I see how this happened. He thought Duggar would bail, and he thought he'd bail right there, and he didn't. Right? Like,
he stayed disciplined.
Yeah. He stayed disciplined, right? Trusted his read, trusted his coverage and his drop. And there you go. Boom.
Great play by Doug, man.
Which is surprising because they didn't drop that 3-high safety look much more this game. Like, they ran it a few more times.
Yeah.
But they didn't run it a ton against pass, you know.
That's true. We ate them up last game.
Yeah, but they got a turnover finally. They finally got a mistake out of it, is what I'm saying, right?
True.
Like, if you watch it from this angle and you really see it, like, he thinks he's going with Julian, right? If you watch 89 to the left, guys, he thinks Duggar's going to take that. Duggar bails off and goes underneath, right? So that's a good play by Duggar.
It's just a better play by the defense. That's really what it is.
Yeah. Hey, like, Tua makes one mistake and the world ends, you know? 7-0. Oh, buddy, when they could score the touchdown off this, you should have seen my chat, brother. Oh my God. 7-0 after the Patriots convert the pick into a Kendrick Bourne touchdown that Justin Bethel got absolutely cooked on, like, put on the rotisserie. Tua's in the gun. Jeff Wilson to the left. 1-by-1 receiver set, 12 personnel for Miami, cover 3 for the Patriots. Julian Hill's going to motion to the right. Tua's going to fake the handoff to Wilson, bootleg back to his left. He's going to hit Waddle on the drag route, and he's going to take it out wide for like a 9-yard gain right here.
I love this play. Again, precision under duress from Tua. And I don't know, man. There's something about him that I'm watching now where there's just no panic on his face anymore. None whatsoever. And I'm glad Waddle got out of bounds because Jabril Peppers and Kyle Duggar was heading.
Can I say this, though?
On that sideline.
Ogwild, man, I know you're around here, and I know you support the channel, so I appreciate you. So don't take this as a shot, but I got to push back wholeheartedly on that. Javon Holland has forced fumble recoveries this season. Javon Holland was cleaning up the second level with Deshaun Elliott.
Yeah,
when our guys were when our linebackers were struggling so badly, and he was having to chip in with 15, 14 tackles a game. I just can't get there. And I mean, let's talk about this also, right? I mean, right now, he's had 3 pass deflections. He's forced 3 fumbles already this season. He forced 3 in that Denver game alone. He's got 2.5 run stuffs. He's already got 52 tackles and he's missed games. I can't get there. I think Javon Holland's been really good this season. I think he only had 1 game where he didn't look good this year. And that was the Bills game. Other than that, he's been solid this year, man. He's been very good. For sure. I got to push back on that. Javon Holland's been very good. I mean, go to my weekly notes every week on Twitter. Every game he's played, other than that Bills game, I've said he looks like an all-pro in Fangio's defense. He looks better than Justin Simmons did. I'm going to go down. So anyways, now it's 1st and 10 after Jeff Wilson run for 4 yards, converts it following the Waddle catch. 2 is in the pistol, strong right look, 1-by-1 receiver set, 21 personnel for Miami. Patriots show cloud 1-3. 2 is going to fake the handoff, take Ingold leaking out in the flat for a short 5-yard game. That's a player who's going to have to start making some more plays. Ingold.
Which one?
Yeah.
And honestly, Ingold has looked. I don't know if he's hurt or what have you, but I haven't seen quite the same. What I would call the glue of the offense. He hasn't quite been the same. I'm not sure what's going on with him.
Yeah. No, I agree. He hasn't he's been good. You know what I mean? So man, I don't know what you're talking about, Hog Wild. Javon Holland has right now Javon Holland has only 5 less tackles, and yet he's played 1 less game than Kyle Duggar. I mean, I don't know, bro.
If you saying Kyle Duggar is better than Holland?
And you want to say that was 1 game for Holland with the 3 forced fumbles? Well, guess what? This game was Kyle Duggar's only interception and only sack of the season. He's played 1 more game. He has 1 more run stop and only 5 more tackles than Javon Holland. So, and they have the same amount of pass deflections. They both have 3. Just saying.
Now Duggar's good though. Well, we got
Duggar's good, but let's not. Yeah, Javon Holland's been one of the best players in Patriots defense.
Exactly. Let's not diminish one player to elevate another.
AVG's faded off while Javon Holland's continued to be good when he's been healthy. 1st and 10 right here. 2nd and 6 now after an 11-yard Jeff Wilson run is followed by a 4-yard run by him again. You got Tua in the gun. Smythe motions into the backfield to his left. Tyreek Hill split out wide right. Cedric Wilson Jr. and Jeff Wilson Jr. stacked to the right side out wide. 12 personnel for Miami. Quarters for the Patriots. Jeff Wilson Jr. is going to orbit motion. Tua's going to fake the handoff to him. Watch Tyreek Hill right here at the bottom. He's absolutely destroys J.C. Jackson off the line of scrimmage. Oh my God, just annihilated him. And Tua absolutely drops the dime here. I mean, if you watch J.C. Jackson here, He just can't flip his hips fast enough, right? Tyreek is by him in the blink of his eye, and look at the safety comes up too high.
Yeah,
so Tua splits them.
Mm-hmm.
So Tua splits them with Tyreek all day, 42 yards, 7-7, baby.
They had to respect the run fake with the overt motion just because it is a potentiality. But let's shout out to Tua, man. That ball fell from the heavens, man. That was a hell of a heave by Tua right in the basket. So touchdown, easy.
All right, still 7-7 after another Patriots punt. Over 400 of you in the room. Smash that like button, subscribe if you're new. We are about 135 away from 13K. Marino's lucky number, my favorite number. Let's go. So now it is still 7-7 after another Patriots punt. Drive start off with a defensive holding on Devon Gottschall that nullifies a Moser run that went nowhere. So thank God. 1st and 10. We got 2 in the pistol strong right, 1 receiver to each side, 21 personnel, cover 3 for New England as Ahmed motions it to a pistol strong left. Then he's going to motion out left again. 2 is going to fake the handoff, bail to his left, hit Julian Hill on the flat route for a 4-yard gain. I mean, he has Waddle here if he's willing to layer it.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, it's 1st and 10, taking the yardage, taking the positive yards. I ain't going to hate.
Exactly. Yeah, the decision making is much more clear for Tua as far as he doesn't have to always get that big play. Yeah. He's just taking what it is, man. He's growing more and more comfort in this offense, and even the way, it might be subtle, but even the way he threw that ball, it's like this is easy for him now. So, hey, man, whatever it takes, man. We just need to maintain this level of poise and precision. So I don't mind the decision at all.
All right. 2nd and 6 after that short gain from Julian Hill. 2 in the pistol strong left. 2 receivers stacked out to the left. 1 to the right. 21 personnel for Miami. Cover 1 press for New England. Salvin Ahmed's going to jet motion, get the forward toss, which is immediately shut down for an 8-yard loss. Listen, he has a few plays in this game that are positive, but for the most part, he just offers you nothing. I don't know why we aren't giving more reps to Jeff Wilson Jr. I mean, 90% of the time, he can't break through a wet paper bag, let alone a tackle. Right? So
that's messed up. But I agree. I think Jeff Wilson deserves more reps, but they might be giving Salvon Ahmed more opportunity because of Devon and Shelby.
Let me ask you this, because me and you have never really talked about the coaching we came up with, right? Like, I mean, we've talked stories about ball when we've been backstage and stuff like that, but we've never really talked about our coaches a ton. See, my whole thing with that is, I just feel like a lot of the coaches I came up with would have seen the game flow was clearly indicating that Jeff Wilson was creating the most out of our backfield this week.
Facts.
And for some reason, they shut him down. Like, remember, he had like 3 carries for like 23 yards, and then they didn't give him another. They didn't give him another carry for a while. Like, they start mixing, but then they say, flow of the game, and we feed the hot hand, and we felt Ahmed deserved opportunities. Well, if you fed the hot hand, you would have been feeding Jeff Wilson Jr.
True.
I just don't get the mentality of force feeding. You know what I mean?
Is it a conditioning issue with Jeff Wilson? Maybe potentially.
I mean, I don't think so.
Because like how you're saying, when a guy is looking that good and the other guy is not looking as good, clearly the indication is, we got to keep Jeff Wilson in the game. For some reason, there's a reversion back to.
Dog, I think it's one of those. I think it's one of those favorites things. Remember, Ahmed, Kyle Shanahan, and McDaniel picked up Ahmed as a UDFA, and I'm pretty sure it was a McDaniel call.
Right.
Just like a lot of people don't know that Trey Lance was a big time McDaniel call, right? He was the one that was really, what's his face wanted Shanahan wanted Mac Jones, and McDaniel made people in the building a believer in Trey Lance's abilities. Now, could Trey Lance have flourished under McDaniel? Maybe. We don't know. Tua has. And I will say this. Shanahan does have a record of he's not he can get something out of. You've never seen what McDaniel's done with Tua. You've never seen Shanahan do that. I mean, Matt Ryan was already a really good quarterback when he had the MVP season under them, right?
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like
the closest thing to it is what they have right now.
When they had Kirk Cousins in Washington, maybe?
Kirk Cousins kind of.
Well, remember they drafted RG3 and then they took Kirk Cousins and they went from it was a pretty good, if you think about it, that was a pretty tall task in order because they went from like an RPO spread offense to a more traditional, which they have all admitted, McVay, Shanahan, and McDaniel all admitted they had never really ran before, but then they went back to their traditional offense for Kirk Cousins, right?
That's true. But I was thinking more so Brock Purdy as far as what Kyle Shanahan has kind of put together. That's the closest thing to what he's done on his own. But not nothing like Tua with Mike McDaniel.
So anyways. 3rd and 14, 2 in the gun. Moser to his right. Trips left here. 1 receiver out to the right. 11 personnel for Miami. Cover 6-4-2 for New England. The cushion is going to allow Tyreek to come free, and the outright underneath that Tua is going to deliver on target and on time for 10 yards. Real good. Nice throw. Now, I wanted to point something out here. Agreed. Look at the recovery by Jack Jones on Jalen Waddle because Jalen looks like he's going to be open. But look at the sly recovery at the bottom of the screen here. I noticed it. Looks open. Look at the recovery. Look at the angle he took to recover on that if you would have thrown that ball, eh? That would have been, if you would have snapped your head and saw that and said, oh, snap, I got that corner route. He was cutting underneath. Look at his angle again. Watch his angle. Look, lets him go. Doesn't like the look at that's smart football right there. I mean,
it is. It's well coached.
Yeah, that is.
That's well coached right there, man. But luckily Tua kept it cordial. He's like, let me go to my bread and butter real quick.
Yeah, let me go to my bread.
And he got to his guy. So,
all right, 4th and 4 now. 2 in the gun. Moser to his left. 1-by-3 receiver set. 11 personnel for Miami. Cover 2 press for New England, but they'll drop to a cover 1 robber look. It's going to be great coverage downfield as Tua starts his progression to the right. He notices the middle of the field open and vacated like Moses spreading the seas with his staff. He runs up, bails into space, 8-yard gain, big first down. And notice the swagger at the end of it too. Ooh.
I see it. He's as quiet as it comes, but inside, it's a warrior. It's a raging bull. It's a raging bull, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, 2nd and 7 after Mozart follows to his scramble up with a 3-yard run of his own. 2 in the gun. Mozart to his left, 1 receiver to each side. 21 personnel here for Miami. Cover 6-2-4 for the Patriots, who are going to shift to a Tampa 2-look post snap. 2 is going to bootleg to his left after faking the handoff and finds Tyreek Hill, who turns his shallow crosser into a spot route right in the soft spot of the coverage there. Man, these two have such great chemistry. Great adjustment by Tyreek and great find by Tua there. 14-yard gain.
Watching Tua and Tyreek play is like watching like backyard football sometimes when it comes to like really good quarterback and a really good wide receiver. And just a flick of the wrist by Tua, that thing was just guided right into Tyreek's hands, man. Is Tua and Tyreek the most potent combo?
Yes, they're the
quarterback receiver combo in the league.
I think they're the best receiver quarterback combo in the league, and I think if you would have given them around 10 years together, they would have gone down in history as arguably the best ever. Because
like
think about
Peyton
this,
Marvin, and
no, better than that. I'm gonna tell you why.
Yeah.
Think about this. In 10 years, it's safe to say he would have probably put up between 16 to 20,000 yards. Right?
Jeez.
Think about it. He puts up about 1,500 to 2,000 yards a season with Tua. That happens right now. We're 2 years into it, and how many yards? He's already put up almost over 3,000 yards in 2 years, right?
He's at 1,700 from last year. He has over 1,000 this year. Yeah,
there you
almost 3,000 yards already.
There you go. Right? And he's probably got another 1,000.
Wow.
This guy's going to finish with almost 3,800 yards in 2 seasons with Tua. Put that over a 10-year span, brother. We're talking like
legendary,
legend,
historic. And my issue is all we keep hearing right now is how great Tyreek Hill is, but he was never talked up the same way in Kansas City for some reason.
Listen,
I'm not sure why.
You can say that as a package, Patrick Mahomes is a more talented quarterback. Okay. But I'm going to tell you this right now. Tua's right now a better pocket quarterback than Patrick Mahomes. Right now he's playing at a high level, like in the same tier as Mahomes. And his skill set is better suited for a receiver like Tyreek Hill than Patrick Mahomes.
I agree. Because a lot of what Tyreek Hill was doing with Patrick Mahomes was scramble drill, get open.
Yeah.
Whereas this is timing, precision, run after the catch base.
And they're utilizing his speed way more after, way more.
100%. This is exactly what Mike McDaniel envisioned when he was watching Tua coming in. He was like, we have to get Tua weapons like a Tyreek Hill. Exactly. And they knew it. So, boom, there you have it.
All right, 2 in the pistol, 2 wide receivers to the left, 12 personnel for Miami, second and 8 after 2-yard Salvon Ahmed run. Cloud 3-1 for New England. No one's going to pick up Duggar. Watch, Jackson is going to be late to pick up Tavai, so Hill works inside to help. Duggar's come free off the right side for the sack, 6-yard loss.
I mean, great play by the Patriots defense, man. Again, Duggar. If he doesn't go to the Pro Bowl this year, I'm going to have issues. Because he's clearly showing that he's a star that's rising in this league, man. Right past it.
He's a beast, man. 3rd and 14, 2 in the gun. Ahmed motions out horizontally to the left in the backfield. 1-by-3 receiver set with a bunch look to the right. 11 personnel for Miami. Cover 3 for New England. Screen to the right to Jalen Waddle, who picks up 13 of the 14 yards needed. Good block by Hunt here, who got hurt on this play. But this is what we're talking about. Did y'all see that? Well, you're going to watch the God view right here. Watch 73. Watch our right tackle, Austin Jackson here, ladies and gentlemen. Austin Jackson, meet Kyle Duggar. Watch this. Boom! Pops him. Woo!
He's a throwback, bro. He's a throwback safety, man.
Bro, they didn't even phase him making contact with Austin Jackson. Didn't even phase him, bro. Look at him. Watch him bounce off. It doesn't even phase him. Boom! Look at it. It doesn't even phase him, dude.
It was like a domino effect, right, when he hit this, man. And luckily for us, Robert Hunt is naturally bow-legged, because when he was on the ground and I saw his knee kind of
well, you see, watch Austin Jackson. Someone's like, he was unblocked, not impressed. You're not impressed? Watch Austin Jackson before he gets hit. He's dropping his shoulder thinking he's going to lay out Kyle Duggar.
Right.
He gets hit. He drops his shoulder right there. Boom, nailed.
He caught him, man. That's like taking a sneak jab from a boxer and getting rattled a little bit. You know what I mean? He wasn't expecting that.
Hog Wild.
He wasn't expecting that.
Out of the club by a safety. We told you to stop harassing the girls, brother. Get out of here, bro. Listen, I'm gonna do you right now. Ready? And here's the snap. It's a screen. Guys are field, and oh my God, Shang Tsung, your soul is mine. Austin Jackson. Like,
hey, Duggar, he's dangerous, man. He's dangerous, bro.
Ready? Your soul is mine. Boom.
He's dangerous, bro.
Goddamn.
I respect him.
Jason wasn't talking about that play. Okay, I got you. You're talking about the unimpressed. You're unimpressed that he came free on the blitz. I got you.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I got you. Because I was gonna say, man, you're a hard one to impress if you ain't impressed the one by that. God damn. You know, what does he need to do? Lay out Trent Williams? I was about to say. All right, 4th and 1. 2 in the gun. Trips bunch to the left. 2 receivers stacked to the right. Empty backfield. 11 personnel. Cover 0 red zone for New England. Screen to Hill on the left side for 2 yards. Lamb lays a cleaner block on Miles Bryant, and this is 6. First down, though. Watch Lamb here. The left tackle 70. Watch 70. If he lays a cleaner block here, I think this is 6 right there. Right?
I think I agree with you on that, but I equally think that Rob Jones kind of missed on
Robbie
an
Jones.
opportunity to clear up even a wider hole and opportunity for Tyreek to
Yeah,
work
right.
at left guard. Like you see him, he's going out there, but he don't know who to block.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously this is a case of he just needs more reps because he hasn't played in so long. But once he gets these reps down and gets the timing down, it's gonna work out for the best.
Yeah, because he's out in the right
sorry.
spot. He just didn't
Yeah,
find a
exactly.
target, right?
Exactly. But again, this new offensive line, the mentality and expectation is you already know who you're gonna block by the time you get to that point.
Yeah.
And that's where the reps come in. So
Yeah. All right, first and goal, 2 in the pistol, 1x2 receiver set, 21 personnel. Ahmed will motion to the left and orbit back to the right. Cover 1 red zone for New England. 2 is going to fake the handoff and hits Ahmed on the swing right out of the backfield. And if he breaks the tackle, he's free for 6. But look who we're talking about here. Shut down for no gain. I'll be honest with you. I come back to this. I'm probably looking that off. I'm probably looking that off and reading the middle, which we always give Tua hell for not doing. Tua doesn't do it, so he doesn't see Jabril Peppers vacate the middle because he bites on the fake. Look at he bites on the fake, right?
yeah.
And he vacated that whole middle, and that leaves Waddle as his best shot. But he didn't ID the bite, and I mean, my whole thing is, do I trust Ahmed? And I know this is probably designed too, but man, I'm looking that off. Jesus Christ!
And again, Durga makes the tackle again in the open field. He's just a better player. But I think the route concept here might have made the decision for 2 on here because you see Tyreek and Waddle are in the same place again.
That's like a
as
mesh.
far as that double slant.
It's like
but right, you're right. It's the mesh concept, but the better mesh concept is under over, meaning maybe Waddle does the under. Exactly.
And a middle crosser, mid crosser.
Exactly. And Tyreek can go over into the back of the end zone, and then he has more of an option to really work that. But now they ran into each other.
A-Chain does score on that, brother. He's in the end zone by the time Kyle Duggar even moves off his spot.
He might, man. I can't wait to get that kid back. I can't wait to get that kid back, man.
You know what sucked about this drive? It felt like it took us forever to get in the end zone, eh?
It did. What? It literally did.
Oh my god! I was like, oh, this is.
It's literally 6 goal line plays charted.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Back to back.
Second and goal, 2 in the gun. Moser to his right, 3x1 receiver set, 11 personnel for Miami. Cloud 3-1 red zone for New England. 2 is going to bail to his left and target Tyreek on his stutter slant dig, but it's short, falls incomplete. Good coverage everywhere. You look at the coverage; it's good coverage. Look at he runs that stutter and then he digs around him.
Tua tried. I think that was a design play.
I think he was throwing in that area just to get rid of it. Bro.
Yeah, 100%. It was a design play to Raheem Mostert, but he saw it was completely covered. Yeah, he tried to make a play. Just a great defensive call.
Yeah. Dad Dean says A-Chain scores 5 plays before that. It's true. You ain't lying. All right, 3rd and goal now. 2 in the gun. Moser to his left. Split trips, bunch look to the left, 1 receiver to the right, 11 personnel for Miami, cover 4 red zone for New England. Julian Hill is going to motion inside. 2 is going to throw the slant to Tyreek, who draws the DPI on J.C. Jackson to reset the downs and bring Miami to the 1-yard line. Man, Julian Hill had all day on the motion on that shallow crosser. Either way, first down though, so I'm taking it.
Yeah, and it was a 3rd down. He wanted to get the ball out because you saw Tua get blasted on that play. Yeah. The objective was to get the ball out quickly.
Yeah.
But
all right, now this should have been 2 DPIs in a row. This play should have probably been another DPI, but I don't think that they're probably not giving you 2 in a row in this area. But anyways, 2 under center I formation for Miami, 1 receiver to each side, 21 personnel. Smythe is going to motion to the right, cover 0 for New England. The goal line look. Ingled's going to motion outright. 2 is going to throw the fade here to Tyreek, but he throws it to the inside shoulder instead of over the outside shoulder towards the pylon, or even with some air under it so Tyreek can turn to try and high point the football. But the defender plays Tyreek, not the ball. This should have been another DPI.
That wasn't called. Like the New York Giants thing.
Yeah, like he didn't even turn his head, right?
just like the Giants game. But again, this is all preventable if Tua throws that football, like how you said, at the back pylon. This is the only throw Tua has complications with his wide receivers. He puts it
Sometimes
into
in the money,
a
sometimes
vicinity.
you're like, what are you doing? You know?
Yeah. He has to figure out how to make sure to put that ball in that bucket in the back pylon, and his wide receivers are going to get it for him. But
we've seen
he
him
misses
do it,
on this
bro.
throw a lot.
We've seen him do it. Like, he's just got to be more consistent with this throw.
100%. Right.
So it's not like he can't do it. We've seen him make this throw time and time again. He just needs to be more consistent with it. Look at Tyreek even tells him, get it up, get it up.
He's like, man, it's right there.
Yeah, man. Because he saw, because the back was, get it to the back pylon, because this man turned his back to me. Like, it's there, you know?
That's a tug. Yeah.
You can catch it over the shoulder or turn and high point it because of how the defender's playing it, right? All right. Empty backfield for 201, receiver to the left, 3 to the right, 11 personnel, cover 0 goal line for New England. Smythe's going to motion out left. 2 is going to throw an absolute dart to Cedric Wilson on the slant as the Dolphins finally convert the passing touchdown, 14-7. And brother, Wilson Jr. has earned this with his recent play, I think.
I agree. Hands. That's what I put on here. Hands. That ball did not touch the ground. And to be honest, as much money as Wilson is making, I expect him to make these type of plays every now and then, where it's like, yeah, bro, that's what you want to see.
Wasn't that his first touchdown as a Dolphin?
No.
Yeah,
was that his first touchdown?
It was his first touchdown this season. I don't know if he had one last year with us.
I hope he did. If not, that's malpractice on us as a franchise to pay this man.
Because Trent Sherfield and stuff. Well, we didn't expect it, right? Like, we didn't.
That's true too. Yeah, you're right.
Let me see. He did not have a touchdown with us last year. He only had 136 yards last year. He already has 117.
That's wild.
And he's averaging his best yards per reception. He's averaging 14.6 yards per reception. So he has eight. Dude, he has 8 receptions on 10 targets for 117 yards and a touchdown. Sounds like a one game to me. You know what I mean? Like,
what, one game for Tyreek?
Yeah, really.
Hey.
So, all right.
It's the rolls, man.
Now, Dolphins get the ball back off of Ramsey's interception. 1st and 10, 2 in the pistol, 2-by-1 receiver set. 11 personnel, cover 6-4-2 for New England, for the New England Patriots, and they'll drop to cover 3. Mostert's going to motion out left. Tua fires it to Berrios on the dig, and it's almost picked off. The coverage was good. Waddle on the hitch would have been the throw here, or even Moser coming out of the left side of the backfield. Risky throw, especially after your defense forced a big turnover, I thought.
Yeah, and again, I think Tua is just being mindful of what he's working with on the offensive line, and I think he's created a clock in his head. Let me choose a side and let me get the ball out of my hands quickly. But he did have an option towards the left side. So
2nd and 10, 2 under center. Mostert is the single back. 2 receivers stacked to the left and 1 split to the right. 11 personnel for Miami. Cloud 1-3 for the Patriots here. Barris is going to motion to the right. You're going to see 2. He's going to fake the handoff and drop a perfectly timed throw into the stomach of Waddle on the dig, who gains 11 and moves the chains for the first.
What a move!
Yeah,
what a move!
Stud.
And that was on the head buster too, man. Kyle Duggar. So for him to put hit the circle button on that play, absolutely needed. It was necessary. He had to use that, bro. No way, no ifs, ands, and buts about it.
Love it. 1st and 20 after a 10-yard holding call on Smythe. 2 in the gun, empty backfield, 3-by-2 receiver set. You're gonna Tampa's gonna drop New England's gonna drop to Tampa 2. 2 is gonna take Tyreek on the short dig, and he tries to make a move but winds up out of bounds after a 6-yard gain.
The protection here was frustrating, bro. 3 linemen on 1 defender makes 0 sense. Look at the right side of the offensive line. Come on, man. Who we blocking? Who are we blocking? For real. You use your common sense, fellas. You see one guy rushing, look to your other side to see if there's a stunt coming, because more than likely there is.
Yep.
So you got to be better.
Hello, Martin.
Yeah.
All right.
It's mathematics, son. It's mathematics.
Simple mathematics, yo.
Simple mathematics, son.
Peace, God. Play 27, 2nd and 14 now, 2 in the gun, empty backfield, 3-by-2 set. Cover 3 for the Patriots. Mostert's going to orbit motion to the left. Waddle's going to get jammed and lose his balance on the dig route, but just manages to stretch out and make a beautiful snag on the dart from Tua. My God. Absolutely huge catch. How can he make these but drop the easy ones? Someone tell me.
I'm starting to convince myself that I think Waddle needs to train himself to make this more of an intentional way to play the game. If Waddle makes hand catches like this, moving forward, forget about your body catch. If you make hand catches like this, moving forward, he will immediately be thrusted into the top 10, top 7, top 5 list of wide receivers just based off of everything else that he does. Excellent. This guy has to start making catches like this consistently. Yeah. Look at that. Come on, bro.
Come on, son.
Come on, son. That's what you want to see every time. Man. Great grab.
All right. Now, after that 17-yard gain, it's 1st and 10. Empty backfield for 2 in the gun. 2 receivers stacked in the left slot. 1 split out wide left. 2 receivers to the right. 11 personnel for Miami. Quarters for the Patriots here. 2 is going to target Waddle on the speed out, but he's going to get jammed and tripped up and can't make it to the spot of Tua's throw, and it's incomplete. I'm actually surprised he didn't like Tyreek's short in route here, just because the route concepts are going to create this space and the initial cushion given. I'm actually shocked, to be honest with you. Absolutely shocked. But hey, it is what it is. Waddle just got jammed, tripped up there.
He did.
Or else he's probably there.
And again, I think Tua is just choosing sides again because of the anticipatory lack thereof in pass protection. But regardless, the strong side was the better side. Tyreek would have been a great option right there.
Yeah. All right. 2nd and 10 now. 2 in the gun. Ahmed to his right. 1 receiver split to the left. A speed bunch trip set to the right. A spread bunch trip set to the right. Sorry. 11 personnel. Quarters for New England. Bears is going to motion inside, outside, then back in while Ahmed shoots out horizontally to screen to Ahmed. And he's only going to gain a simple 4 yards.
Yeah, I think this was part of the read, the high-low. It looked like he was looking for Tyreek Hill first, but when the safety did not move, he went directly to the outlet, which was Ahmed. So, hey, man, you're in the red zone, man. Get yards.
Yeah. Dennis Walker said, that's what I didn't like. 3 goal to go plays with 0 runs. We have to establish some power. All right, 3rd and 6, 2 in the gun. Ahmed to his right, 3 receivers to the left with a stack to the outside, and 1 receiver split to the right. 11 personnel for Miami. Cover 6-4-2 for the Patriots here. 2 is going to throw the corner route to Tyreek, and thankfully he does because the coverage is, the coverage is right there. He overthrows it, so thankfully he does. Complete. Dolphins going to have to settle for a field goal before the end of the half, and they make it 17-7.
Yeah, there was really nobody open on this play. That was still a really good attempt by Tua to attempt to try to get it in there. That was a good layer throw. Would have had to been a perfect pass for that to be completed.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. The coverage was good for sure.
The coverage was excellent.
All right, so the Dolphins started the second half with a fumble that was recovered by New England, who turned it into 3 points to make it 17-10. 2 is now in the gun. Moser to his left, 2-by-1 receiver set, 11 personnel for Miami. Cover 2 for New England. Barrios motions inside, then back out. Tua is going to target Tyreek on the slant, who comes free in the open zone that Tua hits, and Tyreek turns into a 22-yard gain. Good start to the drive after the fumble here. Love it.
Everything you said, perfected. And literally they called the perfect play as far as what they missed in the fumble exchange. New England was clearly biting on that play action, and that's what opened up that back route for Tyreek. So just perfect play call by Mike McDaniel here. Boom, got him, caught him sleeping. Boom,
got him.
Got him. Ha!
Oh, yeah. Well, nice throw by Tua too.
Yeah, great precision. Put it right there. Yeah, Tua's trust in Tyreek is it's there's no words to put it. Like it's just natural, man.
Yeah. All right, 2nd and 9 after the Tyreek catch is followed by Robert Jones false start. Then a 6-yard Moser run, 2 in the gun. Moser to his left, 2-by-1 receiver set, 11 personnel for Miami. Cloud 3-1 into cover 1 for New England. Berrios is going to motion out left. Tua is going to target Waddle on the go route up the right sideline, throws a back shoulder. Waddle tries to adjust, and the ball hits him on the money, but he can't make the catch. It's body catch, right? Have to make these catches to take the next step and be considered elite, man, because
I'm telling you.
You make this catch with your hands, and that's all. That's money all day.
I mean, Tua put it right there, man. He fit it in there. He gave that throw is basically, I know my guy is better than you, and he gave him the opportunity, but clear drop. And real quick reason, I will say on that play, the pass pro. If you see from the left tackle to the right tackle, they picked up this stunt beautifully.
Very well. Look at
right there. Yeah.
Who's this guy?
Yeah. Eichenberg had a really good game this game. You know, he had a really good game. I know you don't want to hear that. I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but Eichenberg performed extremely well, considering the circumstances with missing linemen. So great stunt pickup by Eichenberg. We still need Connor Williams back in, though.
All right, enough.
Enough
of the Liam praise. All right, 3rd and 9 now. 2 in the gun. Moser to the right, 2-by-1 receiver set for Miami. 11 personnel. Tyreek in that left wing back look. New England in cover 6-2-4, but they're going to drop to cloud 1-3. Hill's going to motion out left. Tua's going to feel the pressure in the pocket, maneuver up, and throw a nice ball to Waddle. Who look at the creation he separates with that blaze route. Look at that separation he creates with that blaze out route, right?
Routed,
Watch this thing. Holy jeez. Watch Waddle at the bottom of the screen run that blaze out. Boom. Look at whoo!
Routed.
Took some ankles with him, bro. Easy catch, 29 yards. Love it.
And JC got a little aggressive on that play as far as trying to, bite.
Look for it.
But boom, got him. Caught him slipping. And another thing that stood out to me on this play in the God view is the protection. Great protection on back-to-back plays. And this was on the 3rd down. I mean, you couldn't ask for nothing more than this, man. Look at that right there.
Good feel for the pocket by Tua to step up, make the play.
100%. 100%.
Love it. 2nd and 8 after 2-yard Wilson Jr. run. 2 in the gun. Wilson Jr. to his left. Jeff Wilson Jr., that is. 1-by-3 receiver set, 11 personnel. Cover 3 to Tampa 2 for New England here. 2 is going to take Claypool on the in route as Mac Wilson crashes to the flats to take Wilson, which frees up the throw to Claypool as the next defender is over top of him. Nice move after the catch by Claypool for the little.
All Claypool needs is more reps. All he needs is more reps, man.
And the targets are going to come, and this guy's going to be a threat. Watch.
You
can order.
I mean, for him to run through tackles like that,
I like it.
That's a beast move right there.
You know what's crazy?
That's beast.
We aren't going to see his best ball in this offense till I think near around the playoffs. And this might be one of those guys who gets it going by around the playoffs, bro.
Bro, I swear to you, bro. If Claypool sparks off, come playoff time, and you still got Reek and Waddle going on, I mean,
injected in my veins, baby.
Oh man, check your pulse.
Look at that! Look at him just shake that tackle. Love it.
Yeah.
And then he's amped. Man, I think he gets his first touchdown in Germany. 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard Moser run, 2 in the gun, Moser to the right, 2 receivers stacked to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Cover 4 for New England. Smythe motions to the right. 2 is going to hit Smythe on the wheel, and he stopped just short of the touchdown. Man, you got to finish this off. You got to finish this off, brother. Reach out and finish that. He just got destroyed by Kyle Duggar, bro. Oh, ready again? Let's see it. Here, ready for it? Do the call. Ready? The soul is mine. Look at that. just deaded.
The more we keep saying this, the more we have to start admitting, hey man, hey Cal Duggar, man, he an absolute throwback, bro.
Him in his tracks.
I mean, Bryant Dawkins, Rodney Harrison, Sean Taylor type of hitter right here, man.
Dawkins was my guy too.
For sure. He's that type of hitter, man. Woo. But Durham Smythe, soft. Cotton soft, man.
SAWFH soft.
SOFH soft. he is soft.
SOS.
Ain't no way you get ain't no way you get hit like that and just completely crumble.
Yeah,
like paper mache, man.
It's just boom. That's a good
that was awful. Oh my goodness.
He took a good look at that, man.
And that would have been Tua's 4th touchdown, by the way. So
that would have been, yeah. All right, but Moser would run it in and make it 24-10 anyway. So now we've got a little bit of a is it this? Is it this way or the next way? Okay, no, it's not this way. Okay, my bad. I apologize. My mistake.
Play 36?
Yeah. I'm just no. Mm-hmm. I'm looking for Claypool. That's all.
Got
All right. 24-10 after the Patriots punt. 2nd and 8 after 2-yard Jeff Wilson run. 2 in the gun. Moser to his right. Waddle split out wide left with Tyreek, and the wingback look to that side, and 1 receiver to the right. 21 personnel. Hill's going to motion out to the left. Patriots are going to drop to Tampa 2. 2 is going to take the check down to Jeff Wilson Jr. out of the backfield. He does a little work after the catch. Nice little 7-yard gain. I'm telling you, man, he looks nicer than Ahmed even after the catch.
100%. I think sooner or later they're going to start working Jeff Wilson in exclusively. Hopefully this game in Germany is going to be the case. But we have to start. Look, that cutback right there was just explosive. Yes. Like, get him on the field, please.
He's healthy.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3rd and 1, 2 in the gun. Jeff Wilson to his right. Waddle and Tyreek split out to the right. 12 personnel for Miami. Cover 1 press for the Patriots. Smythe is going to motion to the right. It's going to be a screen to Tyreek on the right side, who's going to get upfield for 7 yards and a Dolphins 1st down.
Miami Dolphins 1st down.
So there you go. Just like butter. Just like
man.
All right, now
that's a jam right there.
Let's talk about this play right now. 1st and 10. I posted this on Twitter. I think I got a couple things to say about this. All right. So 1st and 10, 2 is in the gun. Jeff Wilson Jr. to his left, 1 by 2.
Is it this play or is it the next
play? Damn, it's the next play.
Yeah.
1st and 10, 2 in the gun. Jeff Wilson Jr. to his left, 1 by 2 look for the receivers, and Cedric Wilson motioning from the right side to the left into a stack with Waddle changing it to like a 2-by-1 look here. 21 personnel for Miami. Cover 3 pass for the Patriots. Coverage is going to be good downfield. 2 is going to step up in the pocket. He's going to find Smythe, who's going to leak out on a shoot route after initially blocking. 7-yard gain, but it's going to be called back by a Robert Jones hold on the play.
I think the hold on Robert Jones was the aftermath of Ingold right there, number 30 to the right. He has to have a better chip on this play. I don't know what's going on with Ingold, why he's not as physical as he used to be. Maybe he's nursing an injury that we don't know about or what have you, but I haven't seen the same physicality at the line of scrimmage from this guy. And I'm just curious, like, what's actually going on, man, because it's affecting other things in this team, including like the holding call on Rob Jones. It shouldn't have.
Yeah,
but
for sure. All right, so now is finally the Claypool play. We potentially saw Claypool's first touchdown look on this play here. 1st and 20 after the hold now. 2 in the gun. Jeff Wilson to his right. 2 receivers back to the left. 1 split to the right. 11 personnel from Miami. Julian Hill is going to motion, and New England's going to drop to cover 3. Now, you're going to watch Tua. He's going to hit Jeff Wilson on the shoot route out of the backfield for 7 yards, right? And now, if you watch Claypool, guys, watch Claypool on that left side there. Claypool's on the boundary receiver on the left there. And the motion will put him inside, I think. Anyways, watch him, all right? Because listen, if you watch the that side as well, you're going to see a free blitzer is going to come off there. Tua's going to look over there about 2 or 3 times before he snaps the ball. He's going to ID. So what I think goes through his mind is he knows he's going to have the shoot and he's going to have the hitch. He's going to have one of these 2 routes to the right. He's got a hitch from Berrios here. He's got the shoot from Wilson. I think he thinks he's going to have either one of these. And this is one of those plays where I think they're going to put in the memory bank because you're going to see this is the perfect play for Tua to look to that right side and do his patented snap back to the left and let it fly.
Right.
I'm going to show you why people are going to say here. I'm going to show you a little bit more here. Okay. But anyways, watch Claypool here off that left side here. You know, Julian Hill motions outside of him. Now watch. Here's the thing. People are saying, okay, well, that corner is just going to turn upfield with Claypool. The problem you're running into that with is, okay, now as you see it as we get higher, look at, he hasn't started to break yet towards the throw, right? You just saw he crossed over his feet and he actually moved back towards the sideline more. If you just watch that step he took, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happened is he's put in conflict. He's either got this wheel route coming out the side of him, outside of him, or he's got the streak right up the slot. And when you got 4.42 speed and you are that size, this is a big play waiting to happen, right? Look at where the safeties to the left of the field, you know. So listen, I think Tua, he processed and ID'd pre-snap. If you watch here again, watch off that left side now, you're going to see the free blitzer come. Watch the free blitzer come right there, number 5, right? He's coming off.
Mm-hmm.
Tua had already ID'd that pre-snap, and that's why he jolts to this right side and the ball's out so quick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah, it was all about the process on this play with Tua, not necessarily the opportunity, because he knew he wouldn't have it with that blitz, which could also put it to consideration if he has the range and the green light to do such a thing.
By the way, Knight says Ingold has a foot injury. Go ahead.
So okay, that explains a lot. But in this case right here on this play, if Tua gets the opportunity to kind of like check with Jeff Wilson right now, right? Hey, line up to my left side, block him, right? If he comes through, that's when that extra time gets kicked in, and that opportunity actually comes to like true fruition. Like I can get that ball to that guy with extra time. But like how you said, he ID'd the blitzer. He knew he wasn't going to have that much time. Hey, process. I already got my check down right here. Boom. We need to move the football. So that was it. But Claypool streaking like that, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. 99% of the time. So, you know, but like you said, put it in the memory bank. They'll come back to it for sure in the future.
You know, because someone asked me if, you know, they're going to look at that in the film, and they're going to look at it because it's a miss, but they're not going to point fingers or spread a bunch of faults around because he made a positive play, right? So,
no, that's not the case. Not on this play. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So 2nd and 13 now, 2 in the gun. Spread trips bunch, look to the left, 1 receiver to the right. Empty backfield for Tua, 11 personnel. Cover 3 for New England. Tua is going to throw the out route just a tad too far out ahead of Julian Hill, who can't get there to make the catch. You know, I got to say this. You got to understand the coverage, the leverage, and the cushion, because look at Tua. Berrios' hitch is going to be open underneath. Now, so is Julian Hill. I just trust Braxton more here. You know what I mean? Like, you know. What are you laughing at, Julian Hill?
Nah, I'm laughing at, you know, just saying straight up, bro. Yeah, Braxton's the choice here. This is a no-brainer. Tua, what are you doing? Tua, what are you doing? You got Braxton Berrios in the flash, bro. Damn, they're wide open, bro. Put it in his chest, man. Let him cook. But I don't know, man. Maybe he likes Julian Hill. Maybe he wants to get Julian Hill some more opportunities or something like that. But I'm with you, right? 100%. When you have that leverage already, you know, positioned for you, unless a coverage completely transforms post snap, man, if you don't hit Braxton right there, man, he hasn't had to catch all game, it feels like. Man, get that guy involved, you know? So
look at how Braxton stood at the end of it. He knew it too, eh?
Yeah. Braxton would have cooked.
Yeah.
He would have cooked on that play, man.
Right there. Watch him stand.
Boom. He make that catch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, damn, Tua, what I do? what I do to you? Is it because I'm mic'd up?
That's
Might be, man. Might be.
Julian Hill out here diving for his life. I love it. All right. 3rd and 13 now. 2 in the gun. Ahmed to his right. 2-by-1 receiver set with Tyreek as the wing back on the left side. 11 personnel for Miami. Patriots are going to drop to cover 2 post snap here. Coverage downfield is good, but it's going to be a screen to the right targeting Ahmed. If you watch Eichenberg, he whiffs on a block, and Ahmed, finally shows some elusiveness in space. Goes up the right sideline for 20 yards on probably his best play of the game. Did you see that whiff though by Eichenberg? My lord!
I put in my notes. Giddy up, Eichenberg! Yeah, yeah. This dude did not put his best foot forward on this play. Yeah. Man, sprint to the sideline, cut this man off.
Bro, this man pushed the defender into the running lane, bro. What are you saying? Did you see this? Watch.
Yeah, bro.
He's gonna push the defender into Ahmed. Look, watch 74, guys. 74. Okay, now he gets out. Watch this. Pushes him into him. Look at this. This guy's too much.
I feel bad for Eichenberg. Yeah, like on that play, the best way to block that is to do a full sprint towards the angle towards the sideline and create a lane where you're almost pass protecting with your back towards the sideline to create that lane for the running back to just go straight up the field. So something to address, man. Something to work on with Eichenberg.
2nd and 6 after New England is called for a neutral zone infraction for a 5-yard penalty, which Ahmed follows up with a run for 1-yard loss. 2 in the gun, Ahmed to his left, 1-by-1 receiver set, 21 personnel for Miami, cloud 3-1 for New England. Tua is going to fake the handoff, bootleg to his left, feel the pressure, and throw the ball in the vicinity of Waddle's shadow crosser. Incomplete. Looks like he just throws it away with the pressure bearing down on this play.
Yeah, there's nothing Tua can do on this play. This is a part of what happens when you run this play with the naked and a free rusher. You just hope the rusher bites on that run on the run fake. But it didn't happen that play, so dead.
All right. 3rd and 6 now. 2 in the gun. Moser to his right. 2-by-2 set. 2 split wide left and a stack tight to the right. Cover 1 for New England. 2 is going to make a nice slight pump and sidestep move to draw Keon White up to try and block the pass. He then tries to fire to Waddle on his drag, but Tavai drops back from the line of scrimmage into the passing lane. Got a hand on it to break it up. Again, you had Berrios on the quick hitch.
Mm-hmm. I know, man. He missed it again, and I will
too.
I know, and I will say this, right? You see Keon White right there, the defensive end on the left side right now. This Patriots defensive rookies are all good, bro.
Yeah.
Keon White, Christian Gonzalez, what is it, Mapu? I forget the guy's name.
Yeah.
The one that hit Waddle from the previous game. Yeah. They have a good collection of defensive players, bro, that we got to be real mindful of in the future, man. We got to really we got to be ready for these guys when they really start catching on to the speed of the game, bro, because they're going to be good. Trust me.
1st and 10 after Miami gets the ball back following another Patriots punt. 2 in the pistol, 1 receiver to the left, trips right, 11 personnel for Miami, cover 2 for New England. Waddle's going to motion out right. It's an incomplete attempt to Tyreek on the screen, kind of sloppy all the way around, from the throw to the catch attempt to the blockers getting out there. It's just sloppy.
Mm-hmm.
It's just sloppy all over the place, this play.
And again, we've missed Braxton Berrios so many times. Why didn't we give him this screenplay? You know what I mean? I love Tyreek. I love us trying to get him his catches,
less
but
of a beating though, right? So
let somebody else eat a little bit. You know what I mean? Share the plate. You know what I mean? So
share the supper.
Hey, share, man. Why not?
All right. Tua in the pistol now. 2 receivers out to the right. 12 personnel for Miami. Cover 3 for New England. Tua's gonna pump off the slant because he's gonna see the linebackers buck dropping. He's then gonna move up and try to throw it to Waddle sitting in the right flats. but the throw is behind him due to Tua looking rushed through his order of operations. Incomplete pass, Martin.
That was still a hell of a flick by Tua to get that ball out, stepping into the pocket. It was behind Waddle. I would agree with that. Still a catchable ball. It's still in that vicinity. Difficult catch to make for Waddle, but hey man, come down with it, man.
All right, 2 in the gun. 2 receivers stacked to the right. Waddle split to the left. Mostert in the backfield to Tua's left. 11 personnel for Miami on this. And you see the Patriots right now, they are in quarters. And this is going to be a scramble for 3 yards from Tua Tagovailoa. Steps back, looks up, sees the gap. I don't like. What are you diving forward, brother? What are you saying? Like, come on.
This might have been his worst play of the game. Clearly reverting back to Tuscaloosa Tua on the scramble drill. But this was just a mini malfunction on his end. Like he didn't know what he wanted to do on that play. He had Tyreek. He could have easily just floated it to him right there, given the opportunity. But if you're gonna tuck and hold the football, hey, fetal position, protect yourself.
So the Dolphins had to punt after that, right? So it was 24-10 when they punted, and now it's 24-17. They get the ball back right here. You see in the pistol. All right. You see one receiver split to each side, and then you see that Ingold in the slot there to the left with Smythe as well. And so this is a 21 personnel look for the Miami Dolphins, while it's going to be cover 3 here for New England. And Tua Tagovailoa, he is just going to finally, after Smythe motions and he fakes the handoff and Barris over motions, he takes him on the swing route out of the backfield, finally gives him a lifeline. And
we got a Barrios sighting.
Yeah, Bears are going to pick up 5 yards.
Yeah, man. Right read, right throw. Everything was covered downfield. Everybody evacuated the premises. When they saw Waddle and Tyreek streaking down the field, they were like, "Back up, back up." So Tua did the right thing. Move. But that right read, right throw, perfect play.
Yeah. Tua under center, single back look with Mostert, Chase Claypool to the left, and then you have Tyreek Hill and Waddle split to the right for a 1x2 receiver set. We have 11 personnel for the Miami Dolphins on this. And then the Patriots, they are going to drop from cover 6 to cover 2 on this play. Tua Tagovailoa on this. Oof. Oh, a little bit behind on this 1st and 10 play here, man. Just a touch behind.
That is excellent anticipation, but just like how you saying, it's just a tick behind the wide receiver. Look at when he throws the football, man. Like when you see when he throws the football before Waddle even gets out the break.
Waddle breaking more
right.
That dig. Oh my god.
Oof. I mean, this is just all trust right here from Tua, letting the ball grow extra early. I mean, boom. You want Waddle to come down with those just because it's in the vicinity.
Yeah.
But it's such a challenging catch to make on Waddle's behalf. So, I mean, we let him slide with that. But great anticipation by Tua just to take behind.
All right. So after the incomplete pass, it's now 3rd and 9. We've got Tua Tagovailoa in the gun, 2x3 receiver set, empty backfield for the Miami Dolphins. And they're going to go to a single high shell here on the snap. Tua's going to drop back. He's going to find Hill, who makes a ridiculous catch behind him for the 9-yard gain and the first down. We got the spot. Man, what a catch by Tyreek, man.
For real. Right read, right throw by Tua. Kind of read that curl flat defender, saw him opening up, and he was like, nope, got him. Got Tyreek. Put the ball right where he should be.
Beautiful stuff, man, and a much-needed first down. So now it's a 2nd and 6 after a 4-yard Raheem the Dream Mostert run. We have Tua in the gun, Smythe to his left, 2-by-1 receiver set with Ahmed, I believe that is, out on the right side. It's 12 personnel for the Miami Dolphins on this as well. And we got cover 3 on this play, and Hill's going to motion to show it. Tua's going to step back, absolutely throw a dart to Smythe. It's complete. And that's a 6-yard gain, and that's another first down.
Right. Moving the football. This is a response drive. The Patriots just scored. They're looking to get a 3-and-out. Moving the sticks. Right read, right throw. Put it right on them. First down.
First down. All right. 3rd and 1 now. After back-to-back Mostert runs, 1 for 6 yards, 1 for 3 yards. We have Tua in the split back shotgun look with Jeff Wilson Jr. and Alec Ingold. 1 receiver split to each side with Tyreek and Waddle. We have 21 personnel for the Miami Dolphins, and we have the New England Patriots. They're gonna shift to when they run a single high look and it gets all cluster effed up there. They run like a single high look that gets totally clusterfucked on miscommunication, and Waddle comes wide open on the slant, on the skinny post, puts his arms up and just walks it in for the easy 31-yard touchdown, 31-7 game. Blouses, 31-7.
Game blouses. But that's the most wide open any wide receiver has been all year for the Miami Dolphins. And special shout out to all the Joneses of the New England Patriots. Mac Jones, Jonathan Jones, all the Joneses for just putting us in position to win this game. I mean, we couldn't ask for nothing more than
basically everyone who started with a J, because you got to give J.C. Jackson his props too.
J.C. Jackson, you know what I mean? Like, look, I will say yes to a 6-0 against Bill Belichick, but nothing will be legitimized until we beat.
You remember how Rex Ryan had a tattoo of Mark Sanchez on his ass? He's gonna have a tattoo of Tua Tagovailoa, man. Owns him. He should have like button, subscribe if you're new, guys. Sorry, go ahead.
He needs a huge tattoo on his back of Tua, smiling, pointing at the sky. Thank God. Hey, man. But all in all, man, what we've seen on this film is more and more proof, evidence, facts. Tua has elevated into a professional quarterback. There's nothing that he does that's worthy of over criticism. He operates at a standard and at a pace that every quarterback in the league wants to operate at, where it's just you're just executing the offense at a supremely high level. And no matter what the outcome is, for any game that we play, the number one priority will always be, let's continue to refine and build on the standard. And that's what we keep seeing from Tua. So you couldn't ask for nothing more from him. Great film, great game, great win. And now it's on to Kansas City, man. It's a big game, big test for him. Test number 3.
Now we're in a position to basically take the AFC by the shorts and curls. Because if we win this game, right? Because right now, us and the Chiefs, we both have one loss to an NFC team, right? And
correct.
whoever loses this has that second loss to an AFC team. It's a huge game, man. I mean, people are trying to hype up that Eagles game, but it's about to get real life right here, right now. You know, apparently the Niners signed Jesse Davis, says Knight, by the way.
Okay, congratulations, Jesse. You know, but as far as our losses to their losses, we lost to a team that's currently 7-1. They lost to a team that is currently 6-2, if I'm not mistaken. It was with Detroit, right? Is Detroit 6-2 or 5-3? 6-2. Yeah. And the AFC team that we lost to is currently 4-3, and their AFC team they lost to, which is the Broncos, is currently 2-5, if I'm not mistaken. So, I mean, we've had the more challenging road to our losses, but now this is test 3. This is test 3 for not only Tua but Mike McDaniel, the Miami Dolphins. We're knocking on the door. We're knocking on the door over and over and over again. We're getting the opportunities. Now it's time to, let's go ahead and start knocking with the sole of our foot, because nobody's answering right with our polite taps. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Real talk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be back tomorrow. I will be back with Ball Game and Richmond Webb for the finish line. We got some good topics we're going to talk about. You're not going to want to miss that one. Appreciate all y'all for coming through. Please do us a favor. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. Thank y'all for coming out. We appreciate you, Martin. Always a pleasure. And Tua Tagovailoa, man, the film is good. I mean, he's just playing at a high level right now. The most yards for the first 8 games in Dolphins history. Tua Tagovailoa right now, shattering Marino's records that have been standing since like 84, 85. Crazy. So, guys, do us a favor. It's free. Costs you nothing. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you're new. I appreciate all of you that donated tonight. Have an amazing rest of your Halloween. Remember, trick or treat. Bills fans can smell our feet. Give us the Kansas City Chiefs to beat. Let's go, baby. I will see all y'all in the next one. Fins up all day, every day. Have a fantastic evening, everyone.
Peace.